Good morning, everybody. It's early Saturday morning. I wanted to do a share on colour. So I've come into one of my colourful rooms just because I think it might be because it's coming towards spring, the sun's out, and it sort of uplifts everybody. And I've noticed in my work a lot lately, whatever type of work it is, colour's coming into it more and more, which is my passion, but it seems to be driving more and more people. The thing with colour is, I think a lot of us don't realise that colour has tremendous healing qualities. Doesn't matter where the colour is, whether it's fabric, whether it's food, whether it's a flower, it has tremendous healing qualities, and it's linked in with the chakras of our body. So we've got 7 main chakras, which are the energy vortexes of our soul, if you like, and each chakra is linked to an organ, so it becomes a physical thing as well as a spiritual thing, and each chakra is related to a colour. So although I'm talking about the 7 chakras, there's actually a whole lot more than just 7, but the 7 are the main ones we deal with. And I'm finding that a lot of people are coming to work with me, and it's actually so much healing they need that I'm thinking they can do it for themselves. They can start using everyday things to help themselves. So for example, I may be aware that somebody has a blocked throat chakra. Their throat chakra is blue, really strong, powerful blue. And if their throat chakra is blocked, for example, the way we know it's blocked is because they're struggling to express their truth. They're holding back, they're reserved, they can't get it out. And when our throat chakras are blocked, we need blue, the vibration of blue for the healing. And the benefit of that healing would be we start to unite our minds with our hearts. That's the bridge. The throat chakra is the bridge between the logic and the compassion. And we start to actually grow ourselves on all levels. And I say to people, just grab a blue scarf, put it around your neck, something like that. Allow the vibration to come in. Often the colour you need for your healing, and the healings represent personality qualities that you need to develop or to release. The colours are often the colours that people really don't want. So the first thing I'll say is, for example, it's your root chakra, about feeling grounded and physically stable. Is red by any chance your most loathsome colour? And often it will be, because that's the colour they need. So notice the colours you're drawn to, notice the colours you're repelled from, and try to integrate the ones you don't like. Because if you look up online or contact me what the chakras mean, what the colours mean, what organ they're linked to, what illness they're linked to, what personality traits need to be harnessed or released that they're linked to, you can really start to heal yourself and navigate your own life. You don't have to be a guru. You don't need to be really knowledgeable. There's so much online, although I would say just careful what you kind of take on board, because it's not always accurate. So it might be that you bring in the colour you need and wear it as clothes. And if it's a colour that you really don't like, get it in your bed sheets. Sleep in it. Ingest it is another one. Eat foods of that potency. And it may sound really far out, but I bet every single one of you at some time has been really drawn to a colour, and then at some point you're not, or suddenly you start getting drawn to a colour you'd never go to. I go through years of certain colours and then suddenly start being very drawn to colours that I'm just like, they're not me, and suddenly I want them all the time. And with that, I know that my energy is changing. I know that I'm shifting in myself, maybe some healing's going on, and where I was in my world may not quite fit where I am now. So colours, chakras, they work brilliantly together. Everybody has chakras. Everybody has a colour they like and don't like. It's not about picking the ones you like, ever. There's often a huge amount of healing and wisdom to be learnt from the colours that you're not drawn to, but they work for you physically in your body, spiritually and emotionally and mentally, and they're all linked through the channels of the chakras. Have a lovely weekend, everybody.